Good morning, good morning. We are still working in this Ray Dunn book, In Pursuit of Inspiration. And on this page, it's a picture of sketchbooks and picture of her watercolors. So, I'm still working in my pack rat book. I have a few pages left. I chose to take a picture of my journals, some of them, and a bunch of watercolors. And I have painted my page with white acrylic because I don't have gesso. And I'm going to do something with these, but I don't know. But I do know, I'm going to close this now, that I love the look. Oh, you know what I could do? I want to back them on something. I might back them on black. I like the color, the look of watercolor on acrylic. There's just a light enough coat that you can see the words still through it. I might back this on black. I'm thinking I might make like as if it were a Polaroid and leave a little space, but I'm gonna have to put white paper down because none of my white pens work. I hate white pens. I don't care how many people say, oh, no, these work great if you do this. I can't ever get white pens to work. They work great the first 3 minutes, and then after that, they're gone. And my husband is pounding on something. Our deck in the back is made with wooden tiles. And I think he's taking some of the tiles out because we bought extra when we put that down that have aged over the years and replacing them. I think I don't know what he's doing. And our numbers here are just every day we break the record from the day before. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I think it was 1,500 yesterday. There's 1,100 people in the hospitals here, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there's only 3 big hospitals, there's 4 big hospitals in the state. 2 are here in Columbia, 1 is in Greenville, and 1 is in Charleston. The rest of them are teeny tiny little hospitals, and that's a lot of people. And I have not talked to our neighbor next door. He's a doctor at the big hospital, the biggest in the state. It's crazy. And I think we finally have government officials, all but one, convinced that wearing masks is the safest thing to do. But this weekend is 4th of July and almost everything is canceled. We usually have a big celebration here on the lake. I don't know if it's even happening. I don't think so. They're talking about closing pools again. So I'm not sure what that's going to do to the beach house. It's rented. It's rented almost through September. So I told my husband, I said, hey, I'm supposed to be down there. He said, you may not be able to go in September. I'm like, well, right now I can't. Oh, see? It says that it's working. This is the Uniball. That's Posca. That's a little better. I'm just trying to make a frame, so I guess know what I'm going to do? More than one way to skin a cat. So, the numbers are just crazy. They're shutting Florida down. They're shutting Texas down. I mean, and our president wanted this country to be opened by Easter. And whoever thought that in July we'd still be in worse shape than we were. Okay. I'm just going along the edge. But I like my quote I picked for today. Perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. Colin Powell. If you're optimistic, maybe everybody around you will be optimistic. That doesn't always work. Okay. There's that. I don't want to waste that white paint. And you know how I've talked about the jets when we go past the Air Force Base in Sumter on the way to the beach? We had a crash and the pilot was killed. What is today? Thursday, Tuesday night. Sad, sad, sad. Last time we went through there, coming home a couple weeks ago, they were doing crazy rolls and things. So I don't know what, they still haven't said what happened. It was nighttime practicing though. So, oh, it's so sad. Okay, these need to dry. I'm doing this one in real time. So I think I'm just going to make some pretty colors. Just because I love the look of the watercolor on the gesso or acrylic or whatever you want to call a background like this. I admit that that doesn't look very pretty. It's because my water's dirty, probably. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go in the crack. This page is really, there's packing tape here. We're going to work through the ugly, okay? Theoretically. There's that word again. I say that way too much. Let's add some gold. My stomach's growling. Bogey had me up in the middle of the night, so I didn't. I slept in a little bit. He's been pretty good. I think he's finally adjusted to his food. Took a long time. He's very old. He's 16. For you new people, this is my dog. And we put him on farmer's dog food because he has Cushing's, which a lot of little dogs get. He's a Maltese. And we have chosen not to get all the treatments for him. Number one, he's 16. Number two, he hates going to the vet, and it requires a ton of blood work and shots and checkups, a lot of that. And I was like, I'm not putting him through it. So we have chosen to just make him comfortable for whatever time we have left. Now, that was 2.5 years ago. So it's working. He's very happy. And he has days where he's slightly spoiled too. He has good days and bad days, and he's slowly but surely losing his hearing and his eyesight. He has cataracts, but we just kind of baby him, and he follows me around, and sometimes I can stand right next to him and he doesn't know I'm there, but it is what it is. He's a sweet dog. Very spoiled. Smart. Highly recommend a Maltese. Smart dogs. They don't shed, but you do have to groom them because their hair grows just like ours. And mine doesn't like to be groomed. Okay, what does this side need? This side needs some blue. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting color down. Kind of like that, though, I have to say. All right, I'm going to dry it. I don't know if you can see the gold in here. It is so pretty. Can you see that gold? Ooh, it's so pretty. All right. I don't know what I'm going to put my quote on. Ooh, here's a piece of, remember this paper pad, Curti? I don't know where I got this from, but it's got all these neon color lined papers, and I use it every once in a while. Yeah, the other day I said I may have ordered some stamps. Well, I did. Everyday Explorers. No, Studio Calico. One of them had some great state stamps. It's not often you can find things with South Carolina on it. California is easy. South Carolina, not so much. All right, let's see. Perpetual. optimism is a force multiplier. Colin Powell, a famous general here. I guess that's a good current times general. A good thing, since we had some soldiers killed, unfortunately. A soldier. The pilot. Yeah, I'm not so sure what they're going to do. I mean, they're talking about closing pools down again. I mean, I'm kind of all for it. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still in my little cocoon here. All right, I think I'm going to put this here. Now, what does she have around her pictures? Speaking of dogs, hello. I love this page. She doesn't have anything around hers. Here's her little drawings. I don't even know if she does drawings on her pottery. It's usually just a font that she's famous for here. I don't know. Oopsie. That's how you ruin your pen. That I know for sure. All right. These might need a little bit more. And I don't know what my husband's doing. He might be sanding. He might be sanding some of the bad spots and going to paint over them instead of replacing some of it yet. We've replaced a couple tiles. But it's hot. I know that. I don't know. He just can't sit still. He did have court yesterday. It's the first time he's been back to work into a courtroom. He doesn't go all the time. And his court is just, what do they call it? Administrative law. So it's not like a huge courtroom and a jury and all that. It's just two sides and a judge. In a conference room. Most of the time, unless it's a big case. He had to, he was going through his clothes because he had to put on a suit and tie. And he hasn't worn one of those since before Christmas. It's crazy. Oh no! Apparently that green wasn't dry. Oh, well. Luckily it matches the background. He was going through the closet looking. He had shoes on, and then he took them off and put on some other shoes. So I don't know if he was like just around the house getting a blister already or what. I don't know. The poor little feet aren't used to anything but flip-flops right now. Which in the summertime, because he is a one-man shop and because he doesn't go to court, but every once in a while, he wears shorts in the summer to his office. Now he's a two-man shop. Okay. Okay, perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. The paint trays multiply and the journals multiply. I like that. The palettes. I always spell palette wrong though. I'm going to put the watercolor pans. The journals multiply. Now I like that, but it needs a little bit of something, but I'm afraid to put anything on this. So we're going to do our usual frame. I love a good frame. Can you hear my stomach? I hope I edit that out. I still say whatever the world is handing you at the moment, a good way to start the day is with an art journal of any kind, a journal or art journal. But see, there's packing tape right there. That's why that didn't come out as dark. Oh, I like that. Now that was fun. What am I going to do? Oh, it still needs to dry. What am I going to do tomorrow, though? I have a frog in my throat. Let's see. Artist, author, and ceramicist. A world traveler, she has exhibited her work in clay across the country and internationally. She's been featured in another number of publications, including Martha Stewart, San Francisco Chronicle, the New York Times, Bon Appetit, and more. I'm trying to figure out when this was done. Oh, last year. Okay. I dedicate this book to my mom. She always encouraged me to explore my creativity, which made me believe that everything was possible. Soon the whole world became my hobby shop. Oh, we have that right now with the internet, don't we? Oh, I love this. See, there's Polaroids right there. I might do something like that tomorrow, but look at this. Flying into Fez. Isn't that great? Dark brown latte, dark red brown, mustard, forest, bright terracotta, taupe. Oh, I love that. We might have to do something with that. Either side or both of them. Dog pictures. Here's our thingies, paint palettes. Lilac Hubba Bubba, that's a bubblegum brand. Marine blue, pale gold, fern green. I love all this. Indigo. Ooh. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is just a pack rat book. Her pack rat book. It is gorgeous. I love this too. I could lay some of my ephemera out on our wooden floors. This might have to be a page too. So now we have 3 more pages. I love that too. Anyhow, this is a fabulous book. All right, I'm stalling. Oh, look at there. All the art supplies. I have some of my grandpa's ammunition boxes. I should put all my paints in those. They're right around here somewhere. Oh, I know where they are. I think. This was not my, well, I think it was my grandpa's, but he wasn't in the military, so he probably got it at a garage sale or something. Picked it up on the side of the road. He was forever picking up stuff on the side of the road. Oh, he used it in the garage. There's still screws and nails and stuff in here. And dirt. Is that? Oh, some kind of drill thingy. Sandpaper. Maybe I should clean it out before I put paints in it. But wouldn't it be cool to have paints in here? Oh, and some kind of spider web. It weighs a ton. Small arms. I'm armed with my paints. This lock is crazy. Has a number carved in it too. I don't know what that is. I think I got 2 of them out of my dad's garage. Okay, I'm stalling. We're gonna go fill up our ammo box with paint. Be armed and ready with supplies, aka paints.